Let me know if the stream is working.
Are we doing 312 lap?
Yeah, even though it's a 500-mile race advertised.
It's kilometers, Tony.
Oh.
See? Yeah.
I have a past broadcast of 6 seconds.
Alright, I just see the picture of the guys on pit road now.
That's good.
The Twitch app doesn't seem to always show me stuff racing. Your car. So I do see the background image changed. And so, okay, what the fuck is the Twitch? I now have images of Mario and Luigi in my background. It was momentarily, I think, the crotch of a Fortnite character. The Twitch app's a little shit.
Alright. Welcome everybody to the Phoenix International Raceway. I am your host and I am your semi-commentator, Tony Pizarro. We are getting ready for... Thank you, one fan of mine. We have opening ceremonies now. Let's start with the invocation. Dear Dale, please let Bill Werkheiser have a good day, because as we all know, when you qualify second... When you qualify second and you drive planes, usually you die. Amen. So, now it is time... I don't know. Let us
stop being offensive and get to the race, Tony.
No, we got a couple minutes here. Let us sing the N.O.R.L national anthem.
I don't have Daughtry queued up, though.
Sung by Olivia Elton-John.
Don't want to pull up one of Foley's high-quality covers?
Okay, we'll do that instead. Trumpet solo. Do 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 do. Foley is good and Tim is great. Coca-Cola is real good and it's getting late. Dale is watching us from the Goodyear blimp today. The clouds are out, but that's okay, because we are feeling good. Thank you, Elton. So the point standings currently, let me get my trusty handy-dandy notebook.
It's a real fucking notebook.
I'm just tearing paper. So... Rick Jackson has the points lead after 3 races. John Tharp, a modest second. Actually, he was pretty pissed last week, so an unmodest second. Tim is 3rd. Scott Jackson, 4th. Matthew Dominic, 5th. John Batista, 6th, despite some lack of horsepower all season. Ken Sir Pettit, Mr. Bob Marley, 7th. Jamaica's going wild for him. Zach Michael in 8th.
Yes!
Not to be biased because I'm a commentator, but 9th is...
Dale Jr.
Were we doing the Friends theme song?
9th is David Butterworth.
Your life was gonna be this way.
9th is David Butterworth. 10th, Donald Stewart. Other notables, Dalton Lucas in 15th. Alex Krapser in 31st. And the 2018 champion Ryan Heuser with some bad luck in the 23rd position. Today, Rob Scarberry did not make the show. Kevin Corbett missed his 4th straight race to begin the season.
Aww.
David Courtney is going to debut tonight. And Broderick Whitman has made the show as well. Here is our N.O.R.L starting lineup. We got number 1. Oh, number 1, the man, Ryan Heuser. Number 2, Mr. Plain, Bill Werkheiser. In the 3rd position is Rick Jackson, number 44, Irwin Tools Crown Royal Chevrolet. 4th is Craig Lee, the Trojan, QSM 101. 5th, Tim McDonald in the Honda Cat Car VTEC Thing. 6th, Tony Pizarro in the Tide, America's Favorite Ford Taurus, Wizards of Speed / Race to Win. 7th is Bob Marleyanator, Mr. Ken Smoke a Joint Pettit. 8th, Matthew Dominique. 9th, Steven Spears. Holy crap! Wow! 10th, Mr. Zach Michael. 11th, Donald Stewart. Dave Miller. Zach Miller, no relation. John Tharp. John Batista, Russ Charneski. Matt Ramoyne, Michael Henson. Aaron Cummings, Johnny Reed Foley. Tony Long, David Courtney. Scott Jackson, Mark Guthrie. Dalton Lucas, Jimmy Stevens. Roderick Whitman and Randy Dobbins. Alan Nesfed, Rick Walt. Tex Perry and Jonathan Scrabbix. Alex Krapser, and the race is about to start. Screw the others.
Alright, back here, just put your tight, belts, loosened, and get ready to go green here for 3 or 12 laps. Long days, it's gonna be hot, you need to be patient, and bring home this thing in 40th place, and we'll get a bonus.
Man, look at that plumb crazy Dodge.
Where did Miller start?
Mid-pack. Right now he's in 14th, actually.
The hell version of Phoenix is this?
The best one.
Oh, you mean the one that overwrites the default Phoenix?
Is this Phoenix 2011?
No,
Yep.
it's just Phoenix.
This is Phoenix 2011.
You know what the cool thing about Phoenix 2011 is? The geometry is exactly the same as the old Phoenix.
The AI run the best on it, though, probably.
They didn't actually move the dogleg.
The Smithstand version is the best release of it.
Oh, JB's working underneath.
Well, that camera's really useful. It's hanging over the cars.
Dadgum, he's falling like a rock, man.
God, I love pack racing in Phoenix. How the hell did Spear qualify up this high?
I don't know.
I think he cheated.
You know, I think we put a lot of money into just qualifying so we can make the race.
Put a little too much money into it.
It's okay, Aloha Snack Bar is coming on board next week. JB drafting with Zach.
And woo!
Tandeming at Phoenix usually ends in the wall.
We're not playing this race. How many more cautions? I love how this series always reminds me of Dash. Yes.
Yeah, that's another one of those textures I should fix before I re-release the mod again.
Yes.
I'd probably make it smaller so you can see it and get rid of the sprint cup.
You just release a custom. Start with the series. Beautiful course for mods program. We're starting early this year.
Now,
March.
am I wrong, or is the decal layer that makes that, manufacturer go on there stamped twice?
I think it's stamped twice.
I think it's stamped twice and not even in the same place twice. I think it still has the Pontiac stamp on it, too.
It Yeah, I know Pontiac was a lot of slid the Chevy over it.
God dang. Ryan is checked out.
Yeah, I think space.
Maybe it's trying really hard to just slam into me.
Who has the highest aggression rating in the field?
Probably Foley.
Go figure.
Yeah, Ryan's got his A game on right now.
That's the Kevin Harvick machine. Going away.
Yeah, he's had a pretty rough start to the season, so a win here today would make his season a lot better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, once Tony gets through the field, I think he's going to go catch up to him.
And I think that happens a lot.
I don't know, I'm holding back behind you and Craig, who are... Oh, never... Well, you'll see. You'll see.
I kind of wish we had a Hermie Sadler.
A guy that's like 10 laps down after 50 laps.
Yeah, and then when he wrecks out, he can go on pit road. Be a pit road reporter.
Here, I thought I bought too much.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
I mean, they're like $4 each.
That absolutely aggressive and incredible driving by Jonathan Batista early on in the run here.
He's on everybody's ass already. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, it sounds like JB.
No. Oh, man.
Tell you right now, folks, if you enjoy candy, lifesavers, and enjoy using Tide products,
Lifesavers and Tide Pods, it's a great combination.
that is your great combination for today.
Well, Tony's now gotten through most of the field. Let's see if he goes up there and catches anybody.
Yeah, guys, don't.
Except he can't clear Craig.
He's flying.
I think that's most of what's helped Ryan get so far ahead, because everybody's racing each other. Oh jeez, there's still 3 wide back here.
Pretty stacked up there, mid-wide.
No, it's the world ambiospheres.
Culture. Say that call is pretty dang old.
Whoa! Oh man.
Wow, that could have been big.
Oh!
Yeah, somebody's blowing up. It's not Dan.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh, early troubles.
Oh my
No!
god!
Oh, Dan! Oh, and Dan spins through the oil.
Put it out.
Dan ran through the oil and is spun.
You know what's really cool about all that is I've now discovered my broadcast is 3 seconds behind. Well, that ain't gonna be good for Tony.
Yeah, guys, coming from the 12th pit, he's changing tires. I think he's gonna be okay. So I think maybe they just
Yeah, why is
popped
it
an oil
changing
line.
tires?
I think he just popped an oil line. He's gonna be right back out on the track. Now you'll come back out and you'll run like down 3 cylinders. And then you'll blow
Guys,
the motor.
what's all this smoke on the backstretch? Did something else happen on the backstretch?
I think I was just smoking for so long.
I think that's yeah.
Yeah, there was smoke and skid marks back there. I think there was a second crash.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, guys, I think maybe he just popped the oil line off because he was running so hot. He gonna make it back. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, that definitely caused the accident.
Turn right down from
Another 17. Is that fully? Yeah, that's that impression rating.
Yeah, I think there might have been a
Oh,
second crash.
God.
Oh yeah, yep, Dalton died.
Crap. I got involved in
They're
that.
still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Good lord, what the hell? That was on the cooldown lap for the race back.
Yeah, it was. You gotta go back again. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh!
magic. You know. Holy shit.
Okay, guys, I'll tell you what. That 88 has had a tough season so far.
What is the 17 car
What
doing?
the hell?
Dan! Oh, Dan! Oh, Dan!
Dan!
God damn it.
Dan, it worked for Christian Torres. It's not gonna work for you though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Arca brakes. Running 19th, too. That's a...
He
that's
just
a-
spun on the front stretch, too. He was like last place.
Yeah.
He was getting back up to speed.
Yeah, guys, I think Dan's having a rough day.
I've never seen anybody get air at Phoenix.
You know,
Maybe
No,
in the
Dan-
IndyCar.
Dan's had a rough season. He's finished 36th, 39th, and 29th.
I
So,
hope Dan's alright.
You know, this gonna probably take him out of contention to stay in the top 35 in owner points.
Oh, that's right, because he's way back even now.
Man, Tony, they're taking forever to change your right side tires.
They are.
Man, they still got hope.
As
He's
Miller
going
hit
back
someone in
out
the pits.
Yeah, I think they just took the right sides off so they could get to whatever broke them. Oh, bye.
Oh, there goes Tony.
there. Yep.
It's over. We can't.
Guys,
do that.
it seems like
Oh!
the damage to the number 12 was going to be too much to repair, so they're going to be pushing him to the garage. He's out early today.
A sad day for everybody at Tide Pods Racing.
Got an update from the 28 camp. Apparently, Zach Miller's pretty hot on the radio. Said if he sees Glenn out there, he's going to wreck him every chance he gets.
What did Glenn even do?
So that's something to look for, guys.
I mean, Miller, we all know he hates Clorox.
Glenn's not even in the race.
Yeah, well, he
Oh,
said,
Tony, you went to lap info. Now you're on fastest lap.
I don't know. I'm just relaying what the 28 camp told me.
I mean, I think Glenn has a pit pass. He's walking around the garage area right now, so. Well, that was an exciting first 10 laps.
Yeah, so we're not looking good with the owner point situation for a couple guys.
Fuck 'em. I think we've gone green.
Yeah,
that was the green, Tony.
I forgot there's no lap cars yet.
Holy single file.
Next car makes it soft. Left turn. We were still playing Madden NFL 19.
Yeah.
Patriots 2018, week 1.
So,
The longest week 1 ever.
Ryan's gonna win now, right?
He's looking pretty strong so far.
No, guys, I think Jonathan Batista is going to get this thing done.
With his level of aggression so far, yes.
Oh, Ryan ran a little wide out for it. The bottom line is starting to form up.
And that Tim McDonald, he's getting up there.
Wish the AI had like this ability to like dive down on the apron on the backstretch.
They really should. We'd have bigger crashes if they did that.
Well, the problem with the AI lines in 2003 is that if you did that, they'd all go down there. And that
Well, not if you put the low line all the way down there, and you put the racing line right at the paint, and the high line, up high, then you'll get a bit of a spread.
But they do it every lap is the problem.
Only if they're forced down there. If there's somebody on the outside, then the guy on the inside will do it almost every time.
Alright, so Jim, I'm gonna need you to get on that and we're gonna have to restart the race. No? Okay, great.
You can look closely there. I think there's an anchor hanging out of the back of the 65 car.
The Detroit
Going
Lions
to the
have
back.
reached an agreement with former Steelers tight end.
Choo-choo, express train to the back.
Where I belong.
I know if you put Diet Coke and Mentos together, bad things happen. What happens if you put regular Coke and Lifesavers together?
Diabetes.
Probably, yeah.
Diabetes.
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 Yeah, this is a interesting race for the lead here. It's very aggressive.
Tony, when is the first stage break?
What?
We don't have none of them god dang communist stage breaks here.
We just had one. It was when I blew up and then crashed.
Well, that's disappointing that you blew up so early.
Yeah. I mean, we won last week, so it's like bad and good.
I just hate it for my guys. Does that mean the 12 team is loaning me their tires for the rest of the race?
I don't think it's going to help you much.
Oh, man, that's a real killer. I think we only got 3 sets, so...
One of them's from Daytona.
Anybody have some scotch they want to sell me? Go the old Mike Harmon route. Don't change any tires unless they're bad. Starts changing the tire. That better be a bad tire.
Breaking political news. Nancy Pelosi has come out against impeaching President Trump.
Live race break update. Capitol Hill. Oh!
Jeez, that was close.
As they say, tire wear is going to be important here.
That high quality mountain texture.
Have we now run as many laps as before the caution?
I think so. Feels like it.
Everybody that's running up here is top 10 in points besides Ryan. They're real standings. And Craig Lee. Him just cannot pass.
I have more breaking news from the internet. No, those lawsuits against Epic about dances in Fortnite have been dismissed. For now. Yeah, from a copyright standpoint, it's an interesting thing of whether you can copyright specific moves, so... There's that part of it's interesting. I don't think anybody actually gives a shit about Fortnite in here, but...
Is it one to go yet?
No, it's about 270 to go.
Oh, so it is one to go. Just in 270s.
In 270, yes.
Turn 4.
I'm falling back. No.
Told you, man. Tire wear.
I didn't know you were running tires like that,
Sounds like something Lightning McQueen would say. Pretty amazing. I mean, you try to wheel stuff, but just didn't help.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, got back into stuff. So, had a pretty nasty wreck. HO tire. So. Or Lightning. Alright, 23rd. That's respectable.
Hey, you qualified 8th and then finished 30th.
All I need to do is finish higher than 30th.
The order points.
This is the I missed one and I'm 36th points. Depending on where everybody else finishes. It all depends on where Michael's going to finish. The top 10 at Daytona really helped my chances. All depends on where Zach and Michael Henson finish today. Yes. And Rob missed the race, so he's not coming back. He'll probably drop down to about 32nd or so.
Yeah, I think he was top 20 in points.
Yeah, he was 18th. It's time to share it.
What happens when I'm
Zach was asking if there's a side view mirror painted on someone's car, and I said I think it's time to share it again. Lights it.
Oh, was Zach not here for that? Hang on, I'll get this for you, Zach.
X-Plane, for the record, is the greatest sim of all time.
Yeah, that killed my computer.
You'll see
Down
why
and
in a
my computer
minute.
was like,
If X-Plane did that, like Prepare 3D would just destroy it.
what? That's not how planes work.
I mean, how do you know? Don't you know anything with the word sim attached to it is real? Like Surgeon Simulator, probably the most realistic game of all time. Frank Gore is on the Bills. What?
Wow.
Is he related to Al?
1 year, $2 million deal. Very nice. Actually, he's not even that bad. He just doesn't carry the ball a lot. I mean, last season he averaged over 4.5 yards per carry. 14 games. That's pretty good. You know, for being 35. Last year was the first time in his career he did not have a rushing touchdown. He did, however, have a receiving touchdown.
Which is weird because Frank Gore never gets those.
No, God, no. Dude's like, here, you give the ball to him and he'll get you maybe 5 yards. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone do so well. Maybe Marcus Allen or John Riggins at that age.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm really interested to see how he does in Buffalo, because he's probably going to be getting the ball a lot.
They still have McCoy, right?
I think so.
That's 2 old-ass running backs.
The Buffalo way.
Wow.
Ain't been the same since OJ.
No. Well, Thurman, scrimmage-wise, was probably more yards than OJ. But,
Oh.
yeah.
Really funny, in my offline Madden franchise, the the Raiders cut Marshawn Lynch for the 2019 season. Guess who signed him?
The
Buffalo.
Seahawks? Oh. Full circle.
You're coming home.
I hate it here. Well, too bad.
No more DUIs.
That's what you think.
Marshawn Lynch last season carried the ball 90 times for 376 yards for 3 touchdowns. Marshawn Lynch could do that at 32. Hey, Trent Richardson, come in, sign him for $1 million, goal line back. There you go. It is weird to look at though, like from a career standpoint, we always think of Marshawn Lynch being like a really good back. But if you put it into perspective with a guy like Frank Gore has actually been better for a longer period of time. Just crazy to think about. A guy who has 2 fake knees, fresh off the NFL draft, went on to play. What is this now going to be? His 15th year?
For a running back, that's got to be almost a record.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Because his first year was 05, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be his 15th season.
Damn.
He's going to be 4th all time. He's probably going to retire. Maybe if he has a good season this year, he can get to Barry Sanders' yardage record. Maybe. He's going to need another 700-yard season, but if he gets 700 yards, he's going to pass him. Emmitt Smith's yardage record is nuts.
It can be broken, but you'd have to have a lot of luck, a lot of lack of injury.
You'd have to have seasons like I had with Saquon Barkley in our Madden franchise.
Correct.
You'd have to have like consistent 1700 yard seasons. Over a 10-year span. Now, you could have a couple dud seasons, only if you played like 15 or 16 years, though.
Right, and they don't run the ball as much anymore. Nobody's getting that many carries to really be able to do that.
Well, look, Spears is even down in the middle of the top 20. Well, really like 30th, but you know.
Emmitt Smith averaged 1,223.66667 yards per season over 15 seasons.
Yep.
So you'd have to average that for at least 15 seasons.
I think if you had, what is it?
That's
Probably.
that's taken into account that his second to last year he only rushed for 256 yards.
In like 100 carries.
90 carries, yeah. Isn't terrible.
No, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
Cardinals.
For somebody
are a
who's
joke.
34 years old on the Cardinals in 2003, Tony, I think that's not bad.
Okay, but to put it in perspective, Frank Gore was 34 years old on the Colts without Andrew Luck, and he got 961 yards, 3 touchdowns, with 261 carries.
Had a shot at that record, but I think that's gone now.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think Adrian Peterson had an amazing season last year. 1,000 yards, 33 years old. I'll take it.
4.2 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns. The thing that hurt him, though, was being out for all of 2014 and all.
Last year was pretty bad. I don't even know why the Saints signed him. It was a joke. Just a waste of his time. Adrian Peterson's first 6 years in the league, he had an average of 1474.8 yards among those seasons, rushing wise. So that kind of shows you on track where he was headed, and then it just went way downhill. So if you include his entire career, his average drops to 1,000. Yeah.
So it varies from play to see the first few minutes, and then somehow maintain that average of 2,000. I doubt it.
Tony's got it right. No one ever runs the ball like that anymore. Jesus, he was carrying the ball 300 times per season.
Here you go.
Walter Payton had 370 carries in 1979. To put that into perspective, Jamal Charles' highest carrying season, he had a 1,500-yard season and he carried the ball 285 times. The Chiefs went 2-14. Well, I mean, when you're bad, just run the ball.
Nobody else
No, closest is Frank Gore, but yeah, that's I don't. And I think it can be real.
Jamal Charles is 7,500.
On active? By Jamal Charles, you said? I have no idea. I've honestly forgot he was even still playing. Makes sense. DeMarco Murray was pretty good for the Cowboys, but that's because our line was good. Holy crap, Tony. Look at this stat. DeMarco Murray in 2014 for the Cowboys carried the ball 392 times for 1,800 yards and 13 touchdowns. That's such an old school stat right there.
The Cowboys are the only team that'll run the ball that much.
Yes.
If it's not the Cowboys, it's nobody.
Yes, 392 times. That is unbelievable.
The all-time record, Larry Johnson, 2006, 460 carries.
And they wonder why he died after that.
He averaged 1.3 yards per carry, but had almost 1,800 yards. They just kept running it.
Okay, Larry Johnson in 2006 and 5 was like, oh my god. That guy was like a fantasy god if anybody had him.
2005, 1750, 20 touchdowns, average 5.2 yards a carry. 109 yards a game.
Oh, but they were bad. Not so bad. Just only missing pieces. Yeah. Source says Nick Foles is signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well,
buckle up, Jacksonville.
Giants don't take, there's no way the Giants don't take Haskins at this point. Jags aren't going to draft a quarterback now. They're signing Foles.
Not a starter.
I want to know what Foles' contract is. I'm waiting for that.
Years or $100 million
the most painful thing to me is computer plays balls in a couple of their games with a semi-competent quarterback. They usually win the game. I mean, I guess it's easier to say in hindsight, but when your best season was your sophomore season, that's not a good look. You know, we've been in the NFL for 6 years.
Sophomore season, let's see.
I think in 2016 was when he came back and he was throwing the ball terrible, right? Not terrible, but like his throwing motion was off and everything was all weird. And he had to go through like some off-season training. He shouldn't have to do that as a quarterback.
But now we can expect N.O.R.L to be
Next year, well, whoever gets it is going to have an out in 2020, so it's not a big deal at all. But there's a 1 year go. All right. Let's do something. What are you saying? Sorry, what didn't what you said? It just didn't running out, so even if you Yes, that's usually what happens. Is always that's why a lot of guys are June 1st cuts and stuff. They can't get them traded.
That's probably what's going to happen then.
Well, you were right. 4 years, $88 million.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So that's 22 a year?
What happened to Miller? Why is he in 41st?
I don't know. Tony's doing a terrible job informing us here.
I think he pitted.
Yeah, I think he did too. Our defense, we are talking about football.
Let me
I
look.
mean,
Yeah,
we're on lap 89.
3 laps ago, he just went into the pits.
Jaguars are expected to release Bortles when Foles' deal is official and signed. So,
Good for them.
I mean, yeah, but that's going to kill him in cap space.
I think they have the second highest, don't they, or third highest? I don't know what they have anymore. Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Well, they should have a lot now. Everybody they just cut the other day.
So the current standings, Ken Pettit after 88 laps, number 8, 88, lots of 8s, but he's in first. Scott Jackson second in the 38, Foley third in the 18, and number 4, Ryan Hoiser in the 138. Crazy 8. Everybody remember the name 8.
8888 on lap 88. It's now lap 89.
Correct. 5th, Tim McDonald. 6th, Rick Jackson. 7th, Matthew Dominique. And last in the front pack, Zach Michael in 8th. John Tharp 9th. Craig Lee in 10th. As we watch an exciting battle for the lead with number 8 and 38 8 up.
Wow, so many 8s. 38, 8 up. battling the 8 with the 18 and 138 behind on lap 8. No, not lap 90.
We'll just call every lap 88 just to fit it.
Yes, in tribute to Dale Jr., every lap will be known as lap 88.
Other notables is John Batista in 12th, Alex Krapser, who just got passed by Jimmy Stevens in the 14th position. Steven Spears all the way back to 28th, and speaking of 28, Zach Miller and Dave Miller were reported of having tires go down and have had to make unscheduled pit stops. Meanwhile, Tide Ride Tony Pizarro is dead.
Dadgum.
Christian Torres is the slowest car on the track because Glenn did not qualify.
Oof.
Oh.
Did you say that, guy?
Mike Joy, like, you know what, get Derek Cope off the fucking track, please.
Oh,
I'm tired of this shit.
That's about what he said to BJ McLeod a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he was pretty upset about that. He really was. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, I heard that. Or I saw the commentary on it.
I
Reminds
have
me
no
of,
idea why David Rudiman didn't go to the pits alone.
Oh,
Reminds me
Larry.
It reminds me of Larry Mack in the Xfinity practice at Bristol last year when Tony Marakovich, whatever his name is, was attempting his first start. He kept wrecking the car. He wrecked it twice in the first practice and twice in the second practice. And Larry Mack just finally said, "You know what? At some point, you just have to accept that it is not your day and maybe not your weekend, and you just have to go ahead and just park it."
He wanted to say it's not your career.
It's like, ooh. And yeah, he did. He ended up not running that race. I think NASCAR told him he couldn't run. Ouch.
That sucks. It sucks to have to accept it.
Yeah.
We are about 5 laps away from green flag pit stops. Oh, we're 0 laps away.
Alrighty.
Car heads pitting,
See the
car
slow-
heads pitting.
Oh! The slowest car on the track is pitted. Smart decision.
He probably pitted now so he had time to get down pit road before everybody else got there.
Right, because they were coming.
Reports coming in that the 26 is apparently borrowing a crew from one of the other teams. No source on who the team is yet, though. Back to you, guys.
Now a quick word from Duracell.
What gets
Thank
me
you.
is he only took 2 tires.
Yikes.
Maybe those are the only 2 he has left.
Yeah, we're gonna run this 500-kilometer race with 2 right side tires.
I think he actually sold me the left sides for
Oh.
about $75 and a popsicle. They were scuffs from Rockingham, so they're pretty chewed up, but you know they'll get the job done. Blows a tire.
The popsicle was one of those that you gotta freeze.
Leaders Scott
Oh.
Jackson and Zach Michael are in.
Sending it.
All right, let's see if these pit crews get this job done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. Way down pit road.
Still going?
Still going. All right, there
we go.
Worst part of the track to pit.
Yeah, see, it'd be really helpful if we all had pit crews. At least our numbers on the pit sign. Yeah, if you want to get on that, that's great.
Yeah, make sure they're compressed, Tim. Don't cause no lag there.
4K textures.
Shit at me once to roll my own bank calculations.
Alright,
Also a little crown there.
so here's what happened. Every time we'd race, when T-Mac would paint a new car, he'd send us his car file, and I'd look, and I'm like, huh, this car file's like 200 megabytes. I'd go in and no, God no. So I went in there and did it myself so you could stop lagging out my game.
Here comes Timothy McDonald, John Batista, and Matthew Dominique into the pit road.
The
Well-
pit slinging splasher.
And I recently had that problem, Tim. I remember, I think it was last year sometime, I was complaining to you about how my game kept lagging, and it had never lagged before, but I downloaded a new car set. And you're like, oh, it's probably the pit box. I was like, no, because it's never been. And then you ended up being right, because none of it was compressed. And I always run with a lot of the things on, and it just totally wrecked my game. I didn't know that the game would kind of cause issues like that if everything was left as kind of a raw, huge file. Yeah, I think one of the cars were painted in, what is it, like 496 by whatever the template is. That's a little excessive.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I see no visibility. I know on this is 2038 is like, I honestly found that 2003 on the ones 1024.
See, that's what I would always paint with this 1024 because I can turn everything on, everything full blast, and not have a thing of black. But as soon as everything starts getting larger, it becomes an issue.
Yeah, I thought about making some bigger than 14 and 14 was at 226 by 512. How much will this now? Make it 5 by 2. And on there, sure. And it may start to look what the scale it is.
It's like releasing a 4K track texture in 2003. There's no point.
It looks really good. And honestly, I think the track textures are nice compared to some of the console ones. Bigger looks better. Like the 2003 World Tour looks so good. Track textures. And I would run this in for to get it.
Yeah, well, your track takes up 500 megabytes, I have a problem. The fact that SDT, like the data night tracks, took up not even half that, yeah, we got a problem there.
I think I had tracks that once I got them compressed were like 12 megabytes.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's the new one that was released?
Charlotte 2018. It's on the 2003 subreddit or something. You'll see it. Yeah, and I ran one lap all by myself, and it's like 40 frames the whole way around. I'm like, why? I mean,
if 2003 had better optimization, it would be fine. But like,
well, yeah,
2003 looked just like iRacing, but it won't run as well.
Considering the machine that I have, there's really not much horsepower I can throw at 2003. We're getting to the point where the graphics engine, which is pretty much the same that N.O.R.L would run off of, it is just so limited that it can't handle that level of detail. It's like putting a super high polygon count model into the game. Like, oh wow, this looks great, but it's running at 7 frames.
That's one thing I want to do. I want to learn how to make mods, but I don't have the patience.
Why, it's freaking hilarious that I can go out and run iRacing, albeit with a few settings turned off, and get 75 frames all the way around by myself. No problem. And it looks way better than 2003. Because it's optimized for that.
Night transitions and active shadows.
Yeah. And I'm getting double the frame rate. I mean, just sitting on the backstretch with no cap on, I'm getting over 250. But yet, in this stupid version of Charlotte in 2003, I'm getting 40. It was one car. That's not even with the field. 40 I would expect coming off turn 4 Daytona at the back of a 43 car field. That I accept that, but not by myself.
Johnny Reed Foley has come out of the pits in first position. Tim second. Boo. Zach Michael in the 5th, ahead of Ryan, who's 7th.
Wow.
Zach Miller 18th. JB and Brad neck and neck 12 and 13th. Steven Spears down to 29th, his lowest of the day.
That short pitting for N.O.R.L didn't work out too well.
There was 33 cars on the lead lap, and Butterworth is not one of them. Neither is Dalton Lucas.
Well, they died on the first lap.
That is, well, not the first, but yes. Yes.
The first stage.
The first flipping. Dave Miller short pits to 6th. But Zach Miller, old tires in 18th, going back.
13 out here running a Dodge.
Yes, Mr. Dodge Man.
Zach is gonna need a caution here. Miller.
He's only like 7 or 8 laps out of sequence, so not the end of the world, but he does need it before that.
He needs a caution just so he can catch back up, time-wise. Why am I getting so many phone calls today?
It's one less stop. We all look stupid.
What happened to the 48? A lot of rear end damage there.
Remember with that wreck on the backstretch?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was him.
Well, it's Tim McDonald if you go by the helmet.
They're all kidding.
Yeah, that was I was trying to make it so people could put their faces inside the helmet. I didn't scale my own face correctly, which was problem A. Problem B, nobody ever wanted to use their own face. So towards the end, I just started making the visor really non-opaque. What's the word for that? So that you couldn't see through it. So that opaque, I think, is actually
Translucent? Ethereal?
No, opaque. I made it opaque, so you couldn't see the face anymore.
Yeah, I think Speedy has the same car out there. The one with yours.
I mean, I'll be honest, Tony. I'll guess at least a third of the field are cars I painted, and half are probably templates I did.
Someone said the guaranteed money for Nick Foles being 50.125. By this math, Mahomes is worth $2 billion.
One has a Super Bowl.
Yes, this is true.
One has talent.
I'm just gonna go out on a
Oh,
limb,
they
and I'm
both
gonna
have
say
talent. Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Mahomes is either going to match or surpass Donovan McNabb's 12-year contract limit, and it's probably going to be a guaranteed amount of $175 million.
He shreds his ACL in the first game.
It's a good,
Hey, that's okay.
That's a good deal for the Chiefs if he doesn't get hurt.
That's a good deal, even if he does get hurt.
It's just a good deal. He's too good not to have a good deal.
Exactly. Like if he gets hurt and his career's over, oh well. Like at that point, it's like oh well, because if it wasn't over, the amount of upside is just so large.
I can see him negotiating for the biggest contract ever, and he finally gets it, and they're like, "Okay, Tyreek, you're out." What? Wait a minute, my weapon.
Bye, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I think that no, they're gonna.
Bye,
Those are gonna
Damian
be the three
Williams.
they'll keep. Yeah, well, he's not. Yeah, he'll be gone. Watkins
Bye,
gonna be
future
gone after
linebacker
next
we
year.
drafted. Bye, Andy Reid. Goodbye, Arrowhead. Goodbye, fans.
It's okay.
Hi, John Boy.
I think people are overestimating the impact of his contract.
Welcome to Kauffman Stadium, where the New England Patriots will be taking on Patrick Mahomes
And nobody else.
and the Mahomies.
Nah, I'm telling you, I bet they re-sign all four: Kelsey, Hill, Holmes, and Chris Jones are going to be the four that they're going to get re-signed regardless, and the rest are just going to be fill-ins. And it's not going to be that big of a deal because by then they have
Tim's catching up to Foley pretty quick.
Suck it, like, lunch is ready. Woo!
You are not part of MFL or whatever the fuck it was called anymore.
Deshaun Jackson has been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I figured that was gonna
The
happen.
Phillies, yes, he's been traded to the Phillies to play with Bryce Harper.
Sorry.
He is taking the Michael Jordan approach and pursuing a career in basketball.
I was just going to talk
Baseball,
about that. The reason
soccer ball.
why he's getting traded is because the amount of cap he's eating is too much because they're over in their cap by like $3 million and he has a $10 million cap hit. So is it though?
For how much Tim Bailey's not using it.
Yes. You put it like that.
Now he's going to go to Philly and they're actually going to throw to him. Yeah.
Well, the problem is
Free
Sean Jackson. First 4 games, his passion was he's the best receiver on the team. Holy shit. But then after that, it was like the guy became useless. Oh, but anyways, Tony, I was going to tell you a interesting stat I didn't get. Okay, updated list of oldest NFL running backs under contract for 2019. Frank Gore, number 1, 35 years old, Buffalo. Chris Ivory, 30 years old, Buffalo, number 2. Number 3, LaShawn McCoy,
Buffalo.
30 years old, Buffalo.
Oh my god.
So whoever the 4th-string rookie is, he's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, I would say so, at least in 1 year or two.
That he's gonna learn a lot from those old fucks.
What's there to learn? You run the ball and hope to God you see something. I'm sure
Yes.
there's plenty to learn, actually. I don't know what it
See
is.
your
but-
left tackle's ass as you run right into it.
Yeah.
Wop, 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 wop.
Watch them lead the league in rushing next season.
Yeah, 2,000-yard rushers.
Well, with Josh Allen, it might be possible.
Yeah, no kidding. The Bills guru with first response. I swear to God, the Bills run their offense like my dad runs his fantasy team. Hey, is Frank Gore still open? Yeah, Dad, but he's like 90 and you have 2 other really old running backs. Maybe get someone young? Nope, I know his name. I want him.
Oh, Lord.
Buffalo copying my 2011 fantasy team.
What's crazy is Frank Gore, despite his semi-greatness, has never really been a Hall of Fame guy until the last couple years, where now he's like a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it's like that. It's one of
Crazy.
those arguments like where they played so long that it's almost like, yeah, how could we not include this guy?
You know, his name's going to be on so many record books, top 10 record books.
Top 10 most tragic deaths due to CTE.
Junior Seau, Dave Duerson, Chris Benoit.
You guys remember when Chris Borland retired
I'm
after
thinking,
1 season?
I'm thinking of Al Borland. Who's Chris Borland?
Remember he was the
Al
backer
Borland.
for the 49ers who was really good? And he's like, okay, I'm done playing after 1 season.
Oh, that's right.
He took over for Navarro Bowman. And he's like, I'm just going to retire. I don't want to get CTE.
Like,
Paid back like 500 grand of his contract.
I remember that.
He must be doing something really well, though. Like, you wouldn't just leave that for nothing.
You know, Javon Belcher had CTE?
Oh. No way.
At least that's what the wrongful death lawsuit that was filed by his family said.
I think he did. I think he actually did have CTE. They didn't find traces in his brain. I think
Yeah.
everybody in the NFL is going to have traces of it. I think people that played high school football have traces of it.
Think Adam Vinatieri has it?
He's been long enough to have been hit at some point.
Oh, I'm sure Adam Vinatieri in high school played another position, so yeah.
Think Andy Reid has it?
Well, he's an offensive lineman.
He's probably gotten punched by quarterbacks and
Yeah.
other teammates. Like, I'm sick of you. I don't want to be your bulldozer anymore.
Yes.
And he smacks him like, you just gave me CET, kid, or whatever the fuck it's called.
CET. You gave me cat.
You
You gave me cat.
What's actually
No, not the
probably more interesting is that I'm willing to go out on a limb and bet that almost every driver in the Cup Series that has driven at the level for more than 5 years and has been in any sort of wreck also has traces of it.
Well, I would say
That's
every...
probably true, but the difference is, in football you're supposed to go out there and hit things. You're not supposed to go out there and hit things in a NASCAR race.
Yeah, but the problem is, Tim, everybody's been in a horrible wreck at one point.
The
in
hits
their-
are a lot
so
harder.
There's
So
no
what
difference.
I'm saying is NASCAR works to mitigate wrecks, make them less bad, and the point is not to have them. In football, the linemen go out there to hit the other line. That's the whole point of their thing.
But there's
There's
so many
thing.
rules against using your helmet, and there have been for like decades. But
Le-
like people don't understand that.
Leroy Yarbrough had probably the worst case of CTE in history. Everything he did after his racing career kind of proves it.
There's so many sports that have it. I guarantee hockey, like there's no doubt.
Oh yeah, hockey you kill each other.
Rugby for sure.
I almost wonder if I think the hits are bigger in hockey than football just because you're sliding so fast. Skating.
Yeah, and
Go flying into people.
Also with hockey, they require cups before helmets.
They don't even have full helmets. They like it's just a baseball. It's a batting helmet with a visor on it.
The thing about
Only
hockey is getting completely checked and destroyed, and you hitting your head on either the ice or the wall. the glass.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing.
The ice would be worse.
Yeah.
Glass has a little bit of give to it.
I'm surprised we have not had another caution.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it's coming.
Gotta be.
They're like the racing in general is just too close for there not to be one at some point.
I didn't know that they renamed the disabled list to the injured list officially.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's so pointless. You're either
Well, like-
disabled, injured, or not disabled or injured.
Well, like Perez just went on the 60-day DL or injured list, whatever. But it's like I don't understand the way that works because there's no way he's playing this season.
Well, when I played MVP baseball, that's the highest one you could go to is 60-day disabled list.
So what if you're like over 60-day? What do?
You just go back on another 60-day disabled list.
Oh, okay. See, that's the one thing I don't know how the injured system works with baseball.
Well, what if you put him on a 60-day disabled list because the doctor said it'll take more than 60 days and then he's back in like 20? Can he come back?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Like, I would just say he's hurt. I wouldn't fuck with anything. Just put him on the 5-day disabled list for eternity.
Alright, so here's the thing. I'm not an expert. But from what I know, if you go on the 60-day DL, at day 60, they then have the option to bring you back, which means that they need to readjust the roster.
Found it.
Or put you back on. Isn't that how it works?
Correct. Or they can put you on a smaller disabled list.
Jesus. Shouldn't have been skating there.
Wait till you see the replay.
I'm gonna put my chicken in the oven. If you see any 42 car crashes, let me know and scream and yell and shout. And twist and shout, twist and shout.
Take it up!
Thank you.
10-4.
Yes,
Go
I
on
believe. I think this guy went like face first into the support beam.
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
What? Well, Grant and Peter and Matt Craft are running into the racing secret. What?
Good for them. They're probably doing it just to get some more time behind the on the road.
At least I gotta watch the episodes now.
Does that mean you can pick up their team in our fantasy?
Yes, Tim, I would like to acquire the number 22 Ford Performance Mustang GT14, Multi-Matic Motorsports, whatever the fuck that is.
There's something I'm going to point out. A, we're only doing detail, and B, that's a different series.
Yeah, see, this is my lack of understanding.
The inside is the same thing.
Okay, so what's
We are using the GTLM class.
We're doing the GTL and class of other technology for our championship, which is the top tier series. That racing is the top series.
okay? How do I watch that race?
It'll be live streamed on the Netflix and TV, and then will be on YouTube. Moment after dance. And then we'll hopefully be on like Fox, NBCS, and like 2 weeks later. I can send you the Daytona races on YouTube. I've been slowly watching it.
I guess we got an off.
Yeah.
Did either of you guys watch the Arkham race with Black Flags?
I saw a tweet about it.
Even how many cars? There was almost 20 cars.
It wasn't available, like, on my cable. It wasn't available.
What the hell? Tim Richmond ran this race?
Yes.
What a name. It'd be so cool to have a name. Tim Richmond came back to life to drive the 100%. What a nice guy.
It makes sense because my news reason is the STD that
Oh, Jesus, Tim. I applaud you for that. How do you have a team in Arkham 30-something years, run over 630 races, and have only 3 top 10s?
Well, when your cars are not available on tape and covered in house paint, then they get clean.
So can you paint my 65 like a Wayne Wilson car?
Hang on, let me just options.
Hoorah has some. Here, how about the Zero with the tape on the other side of the
That's, I'll have to call up this car that they literally showed up to Kentucky with the car and tried to start the race like this.
Oh my
They
god.
didn't even have the paint to paint over the Zero.
Is that a giant Band-Aid on the car?
Yes, it looks like it.
Yeah, Tim, I want this one. Okay, this one.
What about the Great Railing car, which is just a hilarious sponsor to begin with?
The Great Railing was good too.
I keep not realizing that that's being reason for it.
Not with the PSA stuff is so weird. This one just slides across it. Whoosh.
I don't know why this came up, but I'm pretty sure Mike Peterson tried to buy this car and start it the next week.
Probably. I remember that wreck. That was a wild wreck.
Of course you remember, look on the parking lot, there it is.
Yes. I don't know, Tim. I think the one with the tape over the number, I think that was my favorite.
So let's see, what level 8 to 66 car and then tape it into 65.
Yes. Yes, actually, please do.
And it will be a 2000 Pontiac with Dodge decals.
Yes, even better. Please do it.
Steven Spears has gone 1 lap down.
Tony, I just acquired a new 2000 Pontiac and a new sponsor, so...
A 2000 Pontiac. Oh, because this is a 2000 mod, so that's good. That's good. You're not behind on the times.
No, but we're unfortunately we have to run Dodge decals on the Pontiac, and
That's fine.
you'll see the car when it's done.
Okay. Is it
It's pretty
close to
neat.
done?
I don't even think it's been started yet, so...
Oh. Well, we'll find out, you know. We're behind on the times. You have to find enough funding to have paint for the job, so...
Yeah, you know, the .com bubble really hurt my team.
Yes.
You know?
So,
Yeah, but that burst 20 years ago.
it is Johnny Reed Foley at the halfway point, getting the Gatorade halfway money first. Second,
Nice.
Tim McDonald.
But Tony, are you sure we're halfway?
We are halfway.
Are we not halfway to the end of this lap? Now
Look, I don't
He's
see.
a lap ahead of
I don't
us.
see you passing Foley in the next lap, just based on the fact that you're almost a full second behind. So I'll just give it to him now.
Turn his mirror up again.
Okay, Foley won the halfway money. 2, Tim, 3, Mr. Ken Petite. 4th, Rick Jackson. 5th, Ryan Hoiser. 6th, Muscle Man Zach Michael. There we go. We're going to the Salty Spittoon. 7th, Matthew McConaughey Dominique. 8th, Scott Jackson. 9th, The Joint.
Zach, you
Mr.
are a genius.
Yeah, why didn't you just think to ask me that?
JB's here.
Don't know.
I don't know if you need a better one, I can do it again, but there you go. We got the case in there.
John Batista in the 12th position.
Your mom was in 12 positions last night. Sorry, carry on.
Carry on, my wayward son. Please don't kill me for singing this bad. So we
It's
got
okay. You haven't seen enough JD Rock Band streams.
No, I've heard it. I've heard it multiple times, and I had to shut it off immediately. It was actually really good and really funny, but I just couldn't. Like, I was trying to do something, and I just couldn't concentrate. Good singing, JB. 10 out of 100.
He did buy a Queen song, so we'll have to play it later.
Which one is it?
Radio Gaga.
Oh.
I hate that song.
Yeah, I don't like that song very much. I mean, it's
Live, it's good.
alright. Everything they do is good live. I mean, Radio Gaga is pretty good. It's just their other songs are better.
If they were better, they wouldn't have been in Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
I don't know.
GTA 5 is why I hate that song. It just played over and over and over again, and it's a mediocre song at that. So when you hear a mediocre song 5,000 times, it's supposed to suck. See Nickelback.
Hey,
Zach Miller, speaking of Nickelback, Zach Miller has pitted again.
Well, this is Rock Band 1?
3.
3?
Yeah. 2. This is 2, sorry.
The notes
No.
are so much better.
No, this is 3. This is Rock Band 3. This 3 was the first one to have the symbols.
Yo, these notes look way easier to play than that shit right now. Don't they look cleaner?
God,
it's
dude,
just
Rock
no
Band 3 came out fall semester in my 8th grade year.
I actually was filling out a survey for Rock Band, because we started our band and they wanted to know more about me, I guess. And it said, select all Rock Band games you own. And I literally selected all of them but the Lego game. Like, oh shit, I didn't realize I had that many.
That guitar is so overcharged.
I have 1, 2, The Beatles, Green Day, 3, 4, and then I have Guitar Hero 2, 3, World Tour, 5, Metallica, Aerosmith, Van Halen. That was like all I did from like 2010 to 2014 was Madden and Rock Band. Good times, good times. Times were simpler back then.
I don't know how I'm gonna hit these chorus notes.
Drum chart looks fun. Hard, but looks like fun.
JB, what'd you have for lunch today?
What did you have for lunch today?
I'm about to have some chicken.
I'm about to go get Taco Bell, probably.
I want Taco Bell. Trying to make it to Wednesday without going out to eat.
Some limes.
Limes.
Yes.
Why?
Ran out.
What?
Ran out of limes.
Why are you out of limes?
Because I use them for Corona. Cut a lime, put a lime in the Corona.
I had never purchased lime.
I mean, that's now the because it's like all the song about it.
Oh, it's my fault.
Corona's pretty gross by itself, but as soon as you put a lime in it, like, it's not bad.
I had a Corona twice, I think. Did I get
It's weird, like, I can chug a Corona faster than I can chug any other domestic beer. Yeah. Well, not light. Light beers. Coors Light, I can chug like a bottle of water.
Yes, after having full flavor beers for a while, getting back to the light, I got like a couple lights and that light, not just try it.
Yeah, but you just chug
Water. Like it sits out for more than 5 seconds and starts making it warm at all. It's actually terrible. Yeah,
you fucking...
it's diet beer. It's heavy light.
Yes. It's the word light.
It's cheap. It is a lot cheaper, so if I want something cheap, Twice, yes. Once on
Well, the interesting thing about beer is the reason a lot of the light beers became popular is mainly because of the baby boomers. And that's really what happened. By the time they all became old enough to drink, like that's when all the light beer was being introduced, everyone just started drinking the shit out of it.
And I don't get it, because Bud Light is terrible, but yet they sell 12 billion gallons of it every year. Like, I get it's cheaper, but it's really not that much cheaper when you consider how it tastes versus, you know, what a full flavor beer tastes like. Although I've never had like full flavor Budweiser. The only actual full flavor beer I've had is like whatever Great Lakes has, which are the best, by the way.
Budweiser's still kind of like
Yeah. No, the only good beers that I've found just by talking to people is like anything local or whatever. Not mainstream.
Zach Michael in the pits.
I see Scott Ada.
He is eating it up.
Hey! There I am.
a lot of it around here is just it's either 805 or some variant of Sierra Nevada. If you want to drink something that's not, you know, like Coors Light, Bud Light, Budweiser, shit like that.
I don't know how people drink IPAs. They're okay, but like
Tastes like I'm eating vegetation.
well, it's like you're like eating the Kool-Aid powder right out of the packet. It's like that. This is just too much flavor for me. Not that the bad flavor is just like, yeah, you know you're drinking a beer.
Like I'll drink an IPA if I'm gonna go out with people, because I'll drink two IPAs and the rest of the night I'll drink just any kind of other beer, and after that you can just chug anything. It's like if you're going out to definitely get drunk, that is the way to go if you want to just go with beer. If you want to go with alcohol, that's another story.
Yes.
I think I got a reply already.
What?
Sorry to hear that you're having trouble with your Rock Band 3 export. We've implemented an automated process where you verify that your profile is entitled to purchase the Rock Band 3 export key. You're entitled to purchase the Rock Band 3 export key if you own Rock Band 3 either as a physical or digital copy in the same family. If the automated process does not work for you and allow you to purchase the Rock Band 3 export for $14.99, then please reply with the following information. What is your PSN ID? Once we have that information, we can review this further. I already told you this. You fucking picture.
Well, it sounds like some kind of progress.
Very fast.
I am more fascinated that we have not had a caution in this race besides the opening laps.
I feel like it was, oh, I see smoke. There's no caution, but there was smoke. Oh, around goes Scott. Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure that brought out a caution.
Beard, shut the fuck up.
I don't think it did.
Sure. Have to spin it.
Did you get caught like Courtney here?
No. Yes.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yes. Definitely did.
Yep.
No.
It's another. That's the classic AI.
Was that in the middle of a sequence of stops too? That's what
Yeah, it was. There's going to be only a few cars. Oh, shit.
Yep.
There's only going to be a few cars on the lead lap.
I was on pit road too. Jesus Christ.
That would have saved your ass.
This changes everything.
Wow. Trying to cut down on Mr. David Courtney. Yeah, he was not happy with Dan Johnston there for some reason.
Nobody's happy with Dan. The motherfucker just plowed into the 48. He wants to. He's the one who wants to bitch about everybody else.
Well, let's see who's on the lead lap now then.
Thanks, Zach.
No, thank you.
I missed it.
I know he was taken from him. But at least we saw Steve Byrne, right?
Oh no! So according to this, Matthew Dominique, John Tharp, and Ken Pettit are the only 3 cars on the lead lap.
Jesus, that's gonna screw
my God.
everybody.
Wow.
Well, I'm fucked.
Yeah, that
You're
just
still
kinda,
in 10th.
Yeah, but I'm a lap
But none
down.
of those guys pitted though, right?
They pitted, but they pitted right when the caution came out, so they're going to come out and still good.
Interesting. Well, that just changed that whole race because no one's gonna get back on the lead lap now. I mean, some people are, the really fast cars are, but everybody else is gonna be kind of like, we're gonna get the most fluke winner ever.
Well, so far, all 3 of them that are there are not. According to this, there's 21 cars technically on the lead lap. There's a bunch in front still.
Yes, I can do that. 1 minute behind me, yeah.
So when we go green, we'll go on board with the leader, Mr. Ken
Oh.
Pettit. See if he can get through the traffic.
I am waiting for a 2019 car pack to run out a lot of the updated cars that we're going to run full Cup season. Yeah, that's right.
If I start painting some shit crews,
As long as they are compressed. Why did you just put their Hey Zach, I remember that Tony Stewart wins Dover. Thinks he knows how to drive the rest of the season. Kills a kid.
I have not.
Sorry, brakes his lane.
I have not seen this before.
Oh, I remember this.
I haven't seen this video of the officer incident.
No, yeah, I have not seen this.
You guys not know how to check over yellow?
shit was yellow because of
Whoa!
Jesus.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Yeah, I just went like back to
They've gone crazy!
Alright, yeah. Well, imagine my shot. This is just this changes everything.
This changes everything. Again.
My god, I'm sandwiched. 3 wide. 7 wide. 8 wide.
Cars are gonna lose laps just because they can't get sorted under yellow belt.
Everybody's freaking out like crazy.
Yeah, this is just crazy. What happened? Someone, like, did... Like
Not
an,
full
What
cars.
is yellow?
an immediate caution came out. So I don't know.
Here, what are you doing?
What is everybody in front of me doing?
And of course, Ken flies by everybody.
Quick, somebody get Rick Allen. These cars are driving closer together than we do on the interstate.
I don't care.
How do they do it? How does he do that? Oh.
Yeah, see, this is the problem about the AI when one of the cars gets all screwed up. There it is.
Oh, that's big point indication.
Yes, that is very big points indication.
Walter Flowers.
I'm not Eugene Krabs, I'm Harold.
Did he die?
Oh!
Jesus.
Damn,
You
you got
really
nailed.
Well, like, I know that every you guys are like, oh, I'm sure he died, but I didn't know you guys actually found out. Interesting.
He was like 78. Like,
Dude, he was like 78 when we raced.
I think the average age of that wreck was like 160.
There's no way that didn't do Scott's car in, right?
NASCAR Sprint Cup.
oh, did you guys see that Steve Park is going to be? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was gonna hit the barrels.
Did you guys see Steve Park's going to be on the Junior podcast this week?
Seen it talking about his die about 100 times. Yeah, Steve Park's a quitter.
Oh my god, you're fucking. So Zach Michael got his lap back. Alex Krapser,
You got an email back already?
Matt Raboyne, several cars.
Hello there, I'm sorry. Sorry that you hear that you're having trouble with the Rockman Redux situation. Look for the PS90 on silver paper. And take a photo that shows the Rockman 3 export key and the back of the Rockman 3 manual and the Rockman 3 e-disc with the PSN ID written on a piece of paper, all visible in the photo.
Export key.
I had to do that with Steam because I forgot my password one
That
time and I
does.
went to reset it, and they're like, "You have to send me a verification of the game you owned on Steam," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Alright, hold on, dog. I'm getting what. So what? They need the disc, and I'm assuming the export key is this big long number on the back of the manual.
I'd assume that, the disc, and the Wii 22.
UEHEHE 22.
Why is everybody pitting? Why am I pitting? I'm not even on the lead lap. Ah, what is happening? Oh my god, the AI freaking broke.
What?
The AI broke.
This race is broken. That's it, Johnny.
Oh
Rain.
my
It's
God.
raining. Oh, Mark! He is so lucky those barrels are not solid.
Well, what is the freaking 90 doing? Wow. This race got totally screwed up. Oh, then he's like running into cars on pit road.
So there's 14 cars on the lead lap now.
If they say something, if like the export code has been used, which it hasn't, as far as I know, which is what I did. And I didn't have to do all this extra work right to the PlayStation, so
John Tharp, Matthew Bellamy, Foley, Rick, Alex Krapser, Scott Jackson, Zach Michael 7, Matt Ramoyne, Michael Henson, Dan Johnston, Ken, Tim, Randy, and Tony Ball are the 14 involved in the race. Let's go. Let's go!
Dan Johnson running up the high is not good for me.
just funnel off.
You need the top 35 of this.
Yes.
What is happening?
Get out of the way!
Oh my
How
god.
did he get that
Beep, beep,
damage?
motherfucker! Why is the AI so much retarded. He has him.
That is so much damage, too.
I mean, if this was a race, I was actually at this point where I would just run him over into the corner. Move! Thank you! Jesus Christ! Fuck off, Pennzoil bitch.
Alright, well, I've no vacuum.
Good for you.
Your rating needs a higher aggression.
Yeah. I'll fuck somebody up. Mac a bitch.
I'm gonna throw this water bottle into my new hefty trash can.
Oh god,
Caution.
another caution.
Oh, great. Yep, thanks, Spears. Oh, we haven't had a caution in a while! And now the AI's broken. Oh, jeez. We got lap cars killing each other.
God, it's the 48.
Oh, it's the big
My
one.
God.
Oh, the 38's It's the big one at Phoenix.
Remember the big one at Phoenix at the dog leg before they repaired the goddamn racetrack? That was
Yes. Brian Vickers and everybody. Yeah, Brian Vickers crashed a lot that
Yeah,
year.
we got a lot of that.
Jesus, Dale. Oh god.
It looks like there was a crash before this happened,
Off me.
It about involved me, but I guess it's a good thing that Brad held me back to the back of the field, and I made it through this nonsense.
This one's pretty bad.
Yep, there I go.
I made it through.
Da.
Let's see if anybody gets booted from the race after this one. Oh, that's hard. Are you on realistic or moderate?
It's moderate, that way nobody dies
Yeah.
after minimal damage.
Slaps the wall one time. Parked.
What was that noise?
Okay. Sorry, Tim.
Oh no. Oh no! Hard into the wall.
Fuck you, Spears.
It's okay, he wrecked you so you didn't have to get
Where is
involved
he
in the
going?
second crash.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what happened.
So that's what brought out the yellow. The second one was a completely different thing. And I think more guys got their lap back too, maybe.
Damn it, Spears, could you have not at least cushioned that impact by being between me and the wall?
Honestly, Tim, you came down. He was 3 wide, just minding his own business.
I came down because of fucking Alex.
Oh boy. Tensions in Phoenix.
Look over your shoulder, Tim.
If you're that fucking slow, you should be off the racetrack. NASCAR really needs to step in and get these wrecked pieces of shit off the goddamn racetrack.
Now, people,
We're gonna
let's
put
bring
that in
it
the article.
off.
I hope Allah Akbar either fires him or the N.O.R.L park him.
Oh god.
Oh god. Jimmy Johnson and Kevin Harvick. What a duo. Well, it looks like I got some damage.
No sh.
I am that freaking pissed. This is just bullshit.
My favorite one.
Well, guys, this is gonna be an issue because we needed this car for Auto Club.
Oh no!
Well, what's Tony reacting to now?
I'm not gonna do another accident.
Spears, you're wrecking at pit road now.
You know, I was coming out, and he just,
Shut up.
you know, he just doored me. You know, clearly I was coming out of my box.
John Tharp will be your leader coming to the flag. Rick Jackson
Ticket
second.
has been solved.
John Batista has been solved.
He's been solved.
Well, go on there and fucking download it, dude.
Thank you for providing us with the requested materials. We have received verification that you will be eligible. Please use the following code. Very fast.
I think these double file restarts are gonna cause a lot of issues.
Oh
the
jeez,
race.
oh jeez, oh jeez, oh.
Yeah.
The MPO car's getting in it.
Yeah, I think the double file restarts are gonna be,
Oh my god. Oh no. The Daytona package.
waiting for someone to come down and someone open.
Why are we
Who the fuck is calling me?
I don't know the answer to this though. Yeah, we were trying to get home. This person died. Oh, well, shit.
What the hell is a 937 area code? It's no what?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Where the hell is Hillsboro, Ohio?
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh man. Oh.
Holy fucking wreck.
Man, now it's big.
Yeah, I'd say that's the big one.
Right, that was trash.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think I ran you.
It's the 15.
I'm pretty sure I did.
It's fucking lit.
Oh my
JB,
God.
you got by that shit.
Dalton just killed Zach. Yeah. Jesus, I got out. Wow, that's a pretty big one. There's gonna be like, yeah, there's gonna be some cars knocked out on that one. Probably 6 or 7 of them. Wow. Tim, I am pretty sure I did right. Hey man, I ain't got no brakes. Got no fun.
We noticed you have no brakes. You showed your lack of being able to use brakes. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here painting you a really nice car. What's wrong with this?
I can't wait to see that car. That car's gonna set up why I don't know how to avoid wrecks.
Oh, guess who caused it?
Zach.
Only? It's the aggression rating.
It's the ambient. It's the ambience.
Holy shit, Spears! How the fuck did you get by that?
Yeah, I ran over Tim doing it, I think. Dude, okay. Hold on, can you rewind that so I can get that on video?
Spears, you're on Twitch. You can rewind that.
Yeah, I can flip it on. I don't know how to do that. Alright, I figured out how to clip it.
Remember the clip, you could watch it.
Yeah, but he wants to see what the ability does. Those JD's comments are everyone wanted to say it honestly. Fuck you, fuck me!
Okay.
Yeah, I clipped it. That's a... Oof.
That might have saved your season.
There's a couple people who barely made it through. Yeah, that's
Save the season. Isn't this race 3?
Well, he's got to make top 35 with owner points, and he's missed a race so far. Oh shit, I completely forgot about my chicken. I'm coming back.
Tony! Oh, Tony. Tony's just too funny sometimes, isn't it? Man, Jamie, that was a hell of a noise, man.
Okay.
Alright, very good news. Nothing is burnt. Thank God.
Big pride.
Yes, my pride is burnt because I forgot what time it was. Now,
It's race time.
we will skip to
Burn
the
my
action.
pride.
The real race has started because the first part of the race had too much green. Now there will be yellow. Yellow, 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 like a lemon.
He burnt my sheet.
Speaking of lemons, Steven Spears is still on the track.
Speaking of, like yellows or lemons? I wasn't listening very carefully, I think.
Lemons.
What's the difference?
Matthew Dominique first, Randy Dobbins second, Rick Jackson third, John Tharp fourth, Johnny Reed Foley in the fifth position, Tony Long sixth, Michael My Man Henson, Matt Raboyne, Scott Jackson, Hearing a Chip Sound, Dan Johnston 10th, Tim McDonald 11th with damage,
Lots of it.
Zach Michael 12th with damage, Alex Trapser 13th with damage, Ken Pettit
Damage.
14th. And somehow Ryan Heuser has gotten himself back on the lead lap for now.
With damage?
Yes, John Batista back on the lead lap. Dave
People
Miller.
got knocked out of that wreck.
Nobody actually.
That's shocking.
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh boy.
Spoiler, Tony.
These restarts are gonna be.
Oh!
Oh, it's Zach.
I'm not eating chips.
Oh, it's probably
It's
JB. Yeah.
I'm not eating jack shit.
Who's eating?
It's Zach.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you weren't, you liar.
Piece of shit.
I'm not eating chips.
Are you chewing them? Who's eating?
He's probably eating something else.
Eating a taco
He's
shell.
not eating, he's inhaling them.
With a crunch?
It's like Sovereign Citizens. I'm not doing anything. I'm trapped.
Well, that's first
Fuck.
Why am I being detained? Am I being detained? What? That's not Rock Band, that's PlayStation's download system. You should be able to go down the list and just check each thing.
Oh.
Huh.
How are you 12 back That's nuts.
They're on the yellow one now.
Oh no. Saves it. Nope, just kidding. Yeah, Dalton, I think it's time to park it, buddy.
Time to park the 04 the 88 for sure.
Oh,
No
man.
good.
No caution
Bumper.
for that.
No caution. Dude went out into the wall.
He saved it, though.
I guess.
It's an NR 2003 no caution.
How is
Bullshit.
Scott still running?
I don't know. How is half the field still in this thing?
Tony, this is awful.
Oh, I figured out a better way.
Thanks, anybody needs to implement a higher quality of talent.
We're doing fine.
Implement a higher quality of talent. Implement.
What did it is we keep having a string of cautions, so it's just gonna keep happening because the double file restarts are so wild.
Well, the more cars get on the way, the lap better.
Yes.
Spears, you're gonna fucking love this one.
God, I hope it's like.
Do you want a picture of the front end? Because I've almost got the front end ready for viewing.
If you would be obliged to send that my way. Big old capital letters that says "Fuck you, Steven Spears."
That would actually have been funnier than it is right now.
But like tiny subscript text hidden on the nose somewhere.
Jesus.
What? I'm getting my fucking grandma.
Sounds like someone's eating Pringles in my ear.
Pringles?
You thought DW Elizabeth's voice during a race was a bad broadcast? Zach said it was weird.
Alright, Zach, I'm downloading everything. Finally.
You know, I won't be impressed with you guys until you're the band.
We're number 3, Rube.
Yeah,
The
that's
2
not
bands
impressive.
ahead of us have 10 and 6 people. We're only 2.
Yeah, okay, but everybody wins a bronze medal. You gotta win the gold.
Have you seen JB's talents?
No.
It's okay, I can barely play that game on. What is
I
the
suck.
regular novice? Oh, I think my seat. Okay. Oh man, that's awesome.
What is that supposed to be?
It's a dodge on the
I was serious about playing Beavers with things. Yeah, I think people are just
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons.
Right.
they're not chippy saying not our terrible broadcasting skills.
Wait, we're supposed to be broadcasting shit.
Oh, damn it.
Now, Spears, did you notice that I do have Monster Energy Cup Series logos on there?
Yeah, I was like little.
Also,
Alright.
this is a double-sized template.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm done eating chips. You guys happy now?
Yeah.
I made nachos.
Why were you eating them in our ears, though?
Because I wanted to talk to you while I was eating and I have voice activation on, Tim.
Whoa, another wreck.
He put him in the wall!
Oh, you put him in the fence!
100 laps in this leg. That's wild.
What? I got a soda too.
I'll give you a soda right to the face.
Tim, I have beans.
User has been kicked from the server.
User has been eviscerated from the server.
Dude,
Let me
I've got
get-
like
let me get
9
my
phone calls.
Is it from the same number?
Well, Target called me at 8 o'clock. I didn't call him back until 8 o'clock. I got a call from, I think it was UNOH at 10 o'clock. I tried to call him back. And then I got a call from Frederickstown, Ohio, about that. And then 937 number called me at 1 o'clock. And then about 15 minutes ago. And then there'd be 3 o'clock calling me about that. Got up this morning after 2 o'clock. And then my mom called me.
How's she doing it? Is she lying a piece of shit now?
I'm about that bad.
Very smart.
It's not bad.
Things people say about the disease, they've been dealing with.
No, I mean, the interior was and everything worked as far as I can tell. The only thing really wrong with it is cosmetic. And it only has 160,000 miles on it. Well, it's not like an LX or Sport or Off-Road.
Did they make a sport down here?
Probably not, but I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Like car, so I don't have to drive my truck. The SAC. It's a 90, 96. No, it's a 98, and it only has 150,000. That's all been by our family because we bought the thing new.
I mean, there it is. Brand new tires, new brakes, new spark plugs and wires, heat and air works. Check engine light was off. Really clean.
That's because it's taped over.
Yes.
Oh man, we're going to Phoenix too.
There's a replay called Oh No.
Oh no!
You guys want to watch Oh No for a second?